All right, what you see here are two fans I got off of Facebook Marketplace. These are Hampton-based Soho ceiling fans in 54 inches. These are a brushed nickel fan with cherry wood blades that were sold on the Hampton-based special order lineup back in the mid-2000s. These are pretty uncommon and hard to find because a lot of the special order fans didn't, not to say that they didn't sell too well, it's just they don't show up too often. Because back then, mostly people just buy what's in store or at the showrooms, whereas these, you have the special order. So, yeah, and these were online only fans later on as well. I'm not sure when these were discontinued. I want to say 2010, most likely. They were introduced in the year 2004, and in the special order catalogs that I have, they were not in the 2007 one. However, these two are actually newer than 2007. They're both from 2008. So, and I do remember seeing these on Home Depot's website after 2007, like around 2009, 2010 was when I remember last seeing them. So, yeah. Now, these were sold at $269 back then. For the most part, the price for these special order fans stayed about the same. I don't remember seeing them going up or down in price, unless they went on clearance, obviously. But yeah, I got these in a house that was being redone. Person that had it was actually the original owners, from what I understand, and they just want to change them out. But the fans are practically mint. They really don't look like they were used all that much. Well, I mean, they were definitely used, but they were taken care of because the blades aren't drooping. And the other thing I actually figured I'd mention is these are actual wood blades. These are not particle board MDF stuff. I'm not sure how many of the fans from the special order lineup actually use real wood blades, but the only other one I have up close to look at was the Wake Alice, and that has metallic blades with plastic wood inserts, so that one's kind of hard to gauge it. But for the most part, it seems like some of them might have been particle board, some of them might have been real wood like this. Probably depends on the price point. This was one of the more expensive ones, so that probably explains why it uses real wood blades. But yeah, it was very cool look. I thought it had like somewhat of a retro look, just with like the motor housing and such, but with a contemporary look as well. A lot of Hampton Bay fans from the special order lineup, I really do enjoy the look of them. Especially as a kid, I always thought that they were very unique looking. That they had like a very like a mid-century modern futuristic look of sorts that could work in a home of that style pretty easily. But yeah. Now, as for what I do with each of them, I'm definitely going to keep them. I'm not going to sell one of them, only because they're pretty hard to find. And let's say something got damaged in one of them, I have another one as a backup. They are 100% complete. They did come with the remote controls. I just don't know where I put them. But these ones actually did come with Hampton Bay wall control. Not wall controls, remote controls. Yeah, there's the information on this one. Pretty sure these were made by King of Fans. And there's the motor that's inside of it. I do know these are 188 motors at least. I'm not 100% sure, like the width of it. But yeah, and these just screw off. Like you just twist them and they come off. And they do use halogen bulbs, but you could definitely use an LED one in it if you wanted. They're both from February of 2008, and they say they're in brushed nickel, but they look a lot more like a brush. They look like a brushed steel finish to me in some way. But I do know some fans had a different type of brushed nickel. The Huntington 3 that I have in brushed nickel, and the Stratford 2, the first one of the two I got, that's in 52 inches. They both have more of a brushed steel type of brushed nickel versus the one that's more common. I honestly like this type more, but I do feel it scratches a little bit easier. But still a nice finish. I really like it a lot, and I am glad to have these. And I'm definitely can't wait to test them. But yeah, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.